Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Jujutsu Craft. Last time we tried out. Why do I still have these ones? Use these curse technique changers. Anyways, last time we used Kararushis, Takako Uros, and reuse curse techniques. Kararushi, it's a decently interesting one. It's not that powerful. Like it has some like pretty easy to hit moves, but it's pretty much exactly on par with Jogo. It has a few techniques that it's bugs versus fire, but they work pretty similarly. It's got like a pretty similar domain that it just like automatically summons things to go to attack things, just like damage over time wise. Like, it's pretty much exactly equal footing to, like, a Jogo technique. So that one's interesting. Some techniques of it aren't really worth using at all, though. And then Takako Uro is actually a pretty interesting one. The base technique itself only has, like, a single punch technique. It does, like, the whole screen shatter effect. So, if you can land it, it does decent damage. It is a little bit difficult to land, though. But it does have a full counter effect, where basically you can launch back any projectile. I couldn't get it to work against Gojo, but but I could get it to work against everyone else. Of course it didn't work against Gojo. He's Gojo. But somehow it did work against Sukuna. Like, it launched cleaves back at him and did decent damage. So, like, pretty cool technique. It just doesn't have the resources to keep going. And then finally, it was Ryu Ishigori. Pretty basic one. It just has like two different Granite Blast techniques. But we almost got a win against Deborah using them. I just ran out of time in the domain and ran out of cursed energy. But I probably can pick up that win if I play it a little bit better. Oh yes, also of note, we no longer have Jujutsu Craft GT in because it kept crashing. So that's a thing. I don't know. That mod could have been so much fun, but it just kept causing me problems. Anyways, today we're going to continue on. Next up is Yorozu. Yorozu. After that, done all the ones there. I tried to drew. Technically, we haven't tried to Druve in full. I should give it another go. Higuruma we've done. It's gotten changed a couple of times, but I think it's just slight changes, nothing too major. We tried Registar, tried Hazanoke. There's Comedian, Fumihiko Takaba. There's Kashimo, Druve, and Yorozu. And then basically everyone on this list but Sukuna and Geto, and Smallpox Deity as well to check out. So let's just start with Yorozu, then we'll go to Takaba the Comedian. Yorozu's top. Oh yes, also of note, I technically did some cheating for this, but you can actually enchant the armor with protection. I had tried to do it when I had like the legitimate enchantment table, but it doesn't work. You actually have to specifically use enchantment books. I could have done it legitimately. I just used enchantment books instead. It's easier. But I kind of like Yorozu's top. It's nice, but I'm gonna stick with the Urahime ones for now. So, Yorozu, what have we got? Knockback at basic attacks there, liquid metal, insect armor, true sphere, and threefold affliction. Um, those are some pretty expensive techniques there. Oh yes, apparently this, I think this is the one that Trafalgar mentioned, where it's sort of a Zenin technique, because a Zenin uses a very similar technique. So I technically could have put this one in that group. But let's just head back over into the wastelands that we've created that used to be mountains and rivers and forests, and now it's just craters. So, starting from the top, liquid metal. Not this one's probably just like a metal shot if I had to guess. I don't know for sure though. I know insect armor is like actual armor we put on though. Of course, after I enchanted to have like enchantment armor, we're specifically going to use a technique that gets rid of it. Cool. Anyways, insect comes out, liquid metal. What is... Oh. What is this doing? Oh, okay. So, I was expecting it to just be like a basic shot, But no, in fact, it gets 2 new techniques, liquid metal arrows and liquid metal spears. Arrows. Okay. Did I hit those? Okay, I did. Okay. The only problem I see with this technique is that it becomes very hard to actually see anything with it. But that seems fairly effective. Just launch them in front of you. It looks like they're taking hits for me, too. It's just going to eventually break. Okay, liquid metal spears. Okay, that one works like mole, except I can just, like, keep holding onto the button. Okay. That seems interesting. I'm assuming those don't count as physical hits, so I assume Maharaga's not gonna care much for my antics here. But, let's try it anyways. Let's see, just keep landing them on Maharaga. They do eventually run out, so that's a problem. Okay. Okay, he broke them. They looks like they just stopped doing damage to him. Okay, yeah, they're just a bunch of little hits. You can keep them going. He will eventually break them. But they're fairly easy just to keep going. Okay, and it looks like he fully broke them and we have to reset them now. So, liquid armor's interesting. Ow. Uh-oh. Hmm. Am I gonna crash it? Oh, nope. Dang it. Insect armor. Let's see. Let's take off this first. Insect armor. Yeah, I still have cosmetic armor on. So we gain the ability to fly. I can cancel it whenever I want. Oh, game's not incredibly happy with me. That was a lot of stuff spent. Let's get rid of the clothes. Yeah, we're a bug. We are definitely a bug now. We have flight. I'm assuming I have some sort of extra, like, defensive buffs. It looks like I have more armor. How am I doing, like, taking a hit-wise? Okay, we now have speed. Okay, interesting. So, overhead attack. So, when you put on the insect armor, you get, like, this, you get the ability to fly, you get some defensive buffs, it looks like, and you gain access to, like, the really powerful, physical techniques. Let's see. Maharaga's actually having a hard time hitting me for much damage here. He's doing like a heart and a half at max, which is definitely not what he normally does. Like this is... I think I feel like this is actually a pretty decent technique just from the things we've seen so far, and there's still more to see. Raj attack. Looks like I'm pretty well set up for like a pure physical build here. I can probably just force the win just with the insect armor. Flying up, landing some hits, flying away, dodging some hits. Of course, normal jumps still count for like using up flight time, which I'm always gonna find weird. Aw, dang it. Fighting Maharaga near water is always an issue. Whee! Yeah, I'm so far really enjoying this technique. I wasn't sure what to expect here, but pretty interesting. Like, this armor is very nice. I missed. Yeah, I could, like, brute force the win here. This Maharaga is just, like, an awful position to fight, though. So, I'm gonna try and get it to get out of it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna spawn in a new one. Okay, there you are. So, it looks like our armor is still going. It doesn't have... I don't actually know if this is eventually going to break. Why was I down to a 1 second cooldown and then I was back up to a 3 second cooldown? Something weird happened there with the cooldowns on the attacks. So the insect armor just on its own, already a very effective tool here. Let's see. Can I use it in conjunction with liquid metal? If you can, it instantly got destroyed. It's hard. Okay. Ow, that hurt. Did that actually... Nope, the insect armor is still going. Some of those hits are just doing more damage now. True sphere. True Sphere is canceled. True Sphere cancel. Okay, it's like hiding out behind me now. Liquid metal, jump, speed, overhead. What does True Sphere do? That was a very expensive thing, and it doesn't really look like it does much. Okay, hold on. It just did a bunch of damage to him there. Oh, I landed a black flash. Okay, we can definitely win this fight. So True Sphere got destroyed. I'm gonna need to look up what that one does, cause it did one hit and then instantly just got destroyed by a random attack from Maharaga there. So no idea. Reverse curse. Let's just win the fight and then I'll look up exactly how this works, cause this is definitely an anti-Maharaga technique at least. I don't think I see an anti-Gojo or an anti-Sukuna ability. Maybe anti-Dabura? I don't know. I still haven't fought Dabura enough to fully know what can beat him and what can't. But time to go look at the wiki. Okay, so a couple of notes. Having insect armor, as I expected, is a constant curse energy drain, but it's actually not enough to make you go negative energy over time. But it does slow us down to 12 cursed energy a tick, it looks like, and if I take that off, it's still 12. Hold on. That's supposed to drain energy over time. That's not how that's supposed to work. Okay, so maybe Zone messes with it and makes it so that it doesn't actually cause any drain. Or that part's not actually working properly and insect armor is just free to have on at all times, in which case have it on at all times. Either way, that's a thing. Liquid metal, that dart attack is apparently homing, so that's good to know. True Sphere. Apparently, I missed what it does, but if you use any of the physical attacks while you're fighting something, you can actually shoot that forward and it'll attack the thing too. And apparently it ignores resistances and armor, so that's pretty powerful. I'm assuming that does not count Infinity, right? Like, Infinity is not technically an armor and a resistance, it's just hits literally cannot land. It probably works differently. Now I need to test it, actually. Hold on. Let's do JJCV Cursed Power 4000 me. Let's put on Insect Armor. We're gonna put on True Sphere in a moment. And we need to pull out the big bad Gojo. I don't think I see a win here. Gojo's just too strong. But if it works, I don't think it will. Okay, that hit him. Of course, it's Gojo, so it's not actually going to do enough to actually matter here. Oh, I just canceled his red before it actually hit me there. I don't have a way to bypass Infinite Void, though. Huh. Yorozu is scary. He's going to break the orb at some point, but Gojo is running from me. This doesn't happen. That's not how this works. Okay, it seems like he's still getting some hits out by, like, staying at range. Did he break the thing? Nope, it's still there. This is not how Gojo fights go. Like, this is not how fighting Gojo is supposed to feel. Like, I am not supposed to be able to put Gojo on the back foot. That's not how, that shouldn't work. I'm not gonna win like this, but like, Gojo is actually running away from me. Overhead attack does count. I was a bit worried it wasn't going to, because I thought I launched them before and it didn't actually feel like it was targeting. Okay, yeah, I'm just not doing enough damage to him because his reverse curse is just, like, so powerful. Where is he? There he is. Oh, I missed him. But this is weird. I should not feel like I have Gojo on the back foot. Huh. Like, obviously, part of this is because the inverted chain. This is a tool that does not exist in the main mod. But I could do something at least decently similar to this. Oh, I just landed another... No, who landed the black flash there? It wasn't me. Did he land a black flash on the orb? Is that possible? Like, that's really bad if that's what happened. But I know I didn't get the black flash here. Like, I actually have him down to under 800 health. Reverse curse here. Ow, that barrage kind of hurt. Surprisingly, doing well against Gojo in a fight. Like, this... yeah. I'm basically barrage attacking just to guarantee that I'm keep doing, like, little bits of damage, but it was mostly just the True Sphere. And the True Sphere gets destroyed, and he's at full health. His reverse curse is just ridiculous. Like, Gojo is ridiculous. That is the point of Gojo. Destroy that. And destroy that again. So I'm not going to win this fight. I would need to land, like, multiple black flashes, make sure my fatigue never runs out. But I can put up a fight here and just keep him on the back foot a little bit. If he destroys the orb again, I can only recover it twice in a fight. Like, I'm never going to recover more RCT than that, or more cursed energy, rather. But, like, this is not how Gojo fights go. Like, even techniques, when you're actually doing well enough to be able to stand up to him a little bit, this is not how they feel. Like, this is not how fighting him usually goes. Ow! My barrage attack didn't launch there in time, I guess. Dang it. Fly, you fools! True Sphere. Okay, that's bad that ended up using the rest of my cursed energy there. There's that. Get him. So it's official. We are out of cursed energy. We lose this fight. But surprisingly effective technique right here. This specifically is working because it bypasses infinity, and he doesn't do enough of techniques that destroy the orb. I do not think this works as well against the other big bads. Like, I don't think you can actually bypass all of Sukuna's cleaves. I think cleave does too much AoE damage. So that would just destroy the orb as well. That would destroy the orb like every other hit or something. That's not going to be as effective. But I've been fighting Gojo for like 10 minutes. And I still feel fine. Like, it's official. I'm about to lose this fight. I think that was technically a stun against Satoru Gojo. I just stunned Satoru Gojo. That is not how these fights should feel. Normally. Or how they normally feel. I have managed to stick damage on him down to like 700 health here. Or like twice. Or, not quite 700 health, but pretty close. Oh, I forgot I left some barrier blocks around because I was setting up thumbnails. Barrage attack just didn't move him there. There's that. My orb's like all the way back there. And I have Satoru Gojo below 700 health with a technique I was not expecting to be this powerful. Reverse curse. I would need to land like 3 more black flashes like right now to actually stand a chance. It's not gonna happen. Especially, I don't have a way past Infinite Void here. Oh, he took off the he took off the bandages, the sunglasses. I don't actually know which Satoru Gojo this was. But he's under 600 health? Like, I'm not going to get enough. Oh, he broke it? How did that break there? Yeah, it's over. It put up a decent fight. If you land enough black flashes, there might legitimately be a chance this technique can win. Up until the point where he black flash, infinite voids. It just does not have a way to bypass that. But I can't believe I was not expecting this. I was not expecting that. Okay. Now I need to test this technique against like Sukuna and Dabura. What did he just use there that didn't kill me? Like I was on half a heart. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe that I put Satoru Gojo on the back foot with this technique. Like that needed to be the black flash. I landed the black flash there. Okay. Okay. Oh, he infinite voids here in a moment, and I just die, of course. But there's no way, right? If I pull off a win here, no, there's no way, right? Oh, what is that? Ow! What on earth was that? I don't... Did we? Did we? Did we just beat Satoru Gojo? Did that... Like, I saw added onto onto Gojo's wiki page that if you fight Satoru Gojo and he's on low enough health, he will hollow purple nuke. I have never seen it actually happen. I did not know what it actually meant. But it looks as if that's if I'm going down, you're going down with me sort of move that you are definitely supposed to die from. And it knocked us down to like half a heart, if that. Did we just beat Satoru Gojo? Why didn't he domain? If he domained at any point, we lost that fight. I'm at a loss for words. Did we just win? Huh? I had no right. The game was feeling super generous. I had no right to win that. If I didn't land a black flash, I lost. Huh? Give me a moment. Let me go double check what exactly Hollow Purple Nuke actually does. We won? Okay. So, basically the wiki for the mob just says that if he's on low health, he'll use Hollow Purple Nuke. The wiki for the actual technique only says that it's an omnidirectional version of Hollow that will hurt anything and everything within a radius. It doesn't, nowhere does it specifically says that Gojo dies upon using this technique. I assume what happened is I managed to knock him down low enough before he actually got the attack off that he ended up doing too much damage to himself and ended up dying. But I think that counts. I can't believe we beat him. This This was not the technique I was expecting to win that fight with. It's time to... Where are my Sukuna spawn eggs? We just beat Gojo. Time to move on to the next one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the horses. True Sphere. Let's try this again, shall we? I should not have won that fight. Like, oh, that's not the Sukuna I wanted to spawn in. I wanted to spawn in the one that was actually next up on the pecking order of how strong they are. Like, this is not the next strongest Sukuna. Oh, there's Totality gone. Ow. Did that break my sphere? Okay, the True Sphere is destroyed as expected. Okay, Once again, if he ever domains, we just lose. All of those slashes, every random attack there is too much. My phone's going off. Hopefully that's nothing too important. Hopefully I'm not being too loud. There's a decent chance I'm being too loud. Yeah. This is exactly how I was expecting the Sukuna fight to go. 1 second. Okay. So, I want to try Sukuna one more time. Let's actually use the right Sukuna, not the super... Not the more powerful version. Let's try and beat them in order of power, shall we? And funnily enough, since we do recover cursed energy while in this form, with the armor and with the sphere out, and since they're not on a timer or anything, that means just doing that isn't actually cheating. It's just saving like 10 minutes. So, you know what? Let's try this one again. I still can't believe we won. Oh, hold on. I want to be on probably overhead attack to start, so I can switch between that and barrage pretty regularly. There we go. Where did he go? Okay, that launched him a bit. Land some attacks there. The orb goes in for a landing. That probably did a lot to the True Sphere. Yeah, there we go. And the True Sphere is already destroyed there. That's bad. True Sphere comes out. Yeah. This is what I was expecting the problem to be with this technique. His slashes are just like too omnidirectional. They're just never gonna survive long enough. Oh, I'm out of range anyways. True Sphere, that is very loud. Reverse curse, it's just not enough. Oh, there goes. He destroyed it. So like, I'm not gonna win here. Domain amplification. Like, funnily enough, it's mostly just the armor that doesn't go away. So, domain amplification being kept on. Oh yeah, that costs energy over time, so I can't really do that. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah. It is a surprisingly powerful setup against Gojo. He has omnidirectional moves that will destroy the sphere, but most of his attacks are like straight on, and the sphere isn't really his target. It's the player. So like he won't specifically go out of his way to destroy he won't to destroy the sphere. So the sphere you can just sort of attack in his direction. It will fly forwards and hit him. Sukuna, however, he just destroys it like instantly because he just destroys everything in a direction, including the orb, which is usually behind you to some degree. Like, it's far enough away so that Hollow Blue doesn't hit it. And the way it works, you can attack and stop Hollow Red from ever firing because it actually stuns Gojo. Like the perfect Gojo counter, not super good against Sukuna. But since we just saw it's not going to beat Sukuna. It somehow beats Gojo. I can't believe Gojo did an infinite void there. If he did, he won. Like, we had no right winning that fight. Like, honestly, zero. But you know what? We did. So, that's a thing. I almost summoned Sukuna there. I do not want to summon Sukuna. I want... There it is, Dabura. Switch back over to something. He stays in the air pretty regularly, so I don't actually have a good way to... oh. Are we... Oh, no. Oh, game not happy. Game not happy. Where? What just happened? The lag spike happened, and all of a sudden they no longer had the true sphere. Is he specifically targeting it? That was weird. Get him. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. There's that. Barrage attack. Launch it forwards back at him. Sadly, it doesn't just go immediately. It has to fly forwards, come back, and then go forwards again. Okay. Dabura. Get him. Okay, it works for the stun against him there. The only problem I foresee here is light speed. Oh, he destroyed it. Okay, true sphere. Let's try domain. Let's try threefold. Oh wait, that was bad. I'm on very low. So apparently this makes our, here's our domain. It's supposed to make our metal attacks sure hits. This is apparently a metal attack, but it doesn't work the same, obviously. Liquid metal, metal sphere. Okay, this works very similar to the mole technique. Oh, I'm out of cursed energy. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I should not have domained there. Okay, the armor disappears. The armor disappears when you do that. That's bad. So, like, I lost this fight because I tried to domain there. If I didn't try to domain, I probably won. Okay, he goes sublight. Okay, that was actually decently timed barrage attacks. Like, get him right as he rushes forwards there. Rushes towards you. I missed. That was bad. He just, like, circles like a shark. A knockback attack. I missed. Knockback attack. He's coming here. He jumped over me there. He must have gone up like a ledge. Okay, I don't want to be in that, so that's bad. Charge up, knockback attack. Oh. Okay, yeah, it looks like he was done with the attack. Ow. Ow. That's the first time he actually catches me in that with this fight. Break the light spheres. Oh, he's just spamming that move now, huh? Yeah. I probably won this fight if I didn't launch the domain there. Ow, I just could not get close enough. I should have launched that with the inverted spear. Did he land a domain, black flash there? He might have landed a black flash against us. You know what? I should probably just take this death and start from scratch, because I can definitely win this fight if I play it better. So you know what? Yeah. Just do this. I probably should just do the slash kill. That would be a lot faster even. But you know what? That's fine. We lost that fight. I played it wrong. Insect armor. True sphere. Fix our cursed power just so that we don't have to wait. Do not domain at all. And... oh, that's counted as a hostile enemy. It's a red dot on the map. Okay. That's a little bit weird. It's specifically a spawned entity that is our ally. It's weird it's counted as an enemy. Looks like that one despawned. Okay, so we're gonna have to spawn a new one. That's fine. Probably a good thing, because the one we were just fighting has access to RCT already. So, go. Get him! True sphere. Okay, it hit him, but it was a little bit late. That was a lot of pure guards. Like, I'm not entirely sure why all of that was perfect guard there. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting how much I was going to enjoy this technique, actually. That's bad. Like, his ability to fly and do that is a problem. Speed attack. Where did he go? Where is he? There he is. Okay, that hurt him. Okay, very nice. Although he's knocking us around pretty heavily. Fly there. Overhead attack. I forgot we could fly. That's not great. We could fly the whole time, and I just forgot about it. Okay, there's that. Overhead attack. I have not reverse cursed once this entire, or in a while, apparently. Slotch it back over there. This is such an, this move is like so overpowered. Okay, there's that. Like, I just have to vaguely look in his direction, and the orb just does the rest of the work for me. Light speed is a problem. Or sub-light speed, I guess. But, like, he's gonna get close enough. I can still land a couple lucky ones. Reverse curse is going to cause some problems. He's gonna start healing away damage. Okay, he's getting ready for the big one. Like, I don't think I survive it. Get out of the way. Oh, it knocked him out of it? That worked? I guess. Knockback, overhead attack, barrage. I'm being attacked by Q or whatever his name is. We win. We 100% win here. Oh, not even who I meant to kill there, actually. Get it! Reverse curse, get away. Okay, he destroyed it. That's fine. He's on very low health. Okay, that should have hit him, but didn't. Not get him, get him, get him. Got him out of the ground at least, out of the air at least. Got him. Okay. This technique is overpowered. Like, huh? Why is that so strong? In theory, in theory, this is a pure physical technique. Like, you just never use liquid metal for anything. It's fun, it has some nice long-range techniques, but it does not do enough damage to warrant the cost of it, especially against super high-grade opponents. You just have to put on insect armor so you can fly and essentially never die, because, like, the defensive boosts are, like, apparently really powerful. Like, I don't know, what is the armor difference? 5, and then it has a little bit of knockback resistance. I guess the basic armor doesn't actually have any form of, the clothes don't actually have any armor. So any armor on this is just bonus. Hold on, I don't think, I read that that the ability gives you the insect armor. I didn't read if the insect armor actually has any special effects other than just being armor. 1 second. Okay, the wiki just says that the armor boosts physical attributes, basically. It doesn't say anything more than that, but obviously it's the ability to fly. There's some sort of armor boost, but probably doing extra damage. That one's probably pretty easy to test, actually. So, basic singular attack, no charge, 88.81, 2298.8, 8881, turn it off. And a basic attack. It's like a 10% damage boost, probably. It's not quite, but it's close enough. It's close enough to a 10% damage boost on just like a basic unarmed attack. So that helps a lot. That's probably why the inverted spear was capable of doing more than 1 damage. It's like inverted spear can bypass infinity, but it doesn't do much damage to Gojo. So that's probably why we were able to actually hurt Gojo a little bit. That thing is just completely overpowered against anyone who doesn't destroy huge areas. That makes this a minorly... not even minorly. That makes this technique pretty bad against someone like Jogo, but perfect against Jabara and Gojo, funnily enough. Like, you could probably still win against Jogo, but, like, the True Sphere would lose a lot of its capabilities because of how much area of effect damage he does. The Domain, I only showed it off once against Dabra, and it was actually a bad idea. It's not a very interesting one. Let's just show it off against Insect real quick. Threefold Infliction. Affliction, not Infliction. It's got, like, these weird things everywheres. But as far as I can tell, it is only the Sure Hit added on to, it's only the liquid metal Sure Hits, which are nice. Spears. And arrows. There's the homing. Like, it's pretty nice that they're essentially free as long as you have the liquid metal out. Especially in Domain, that's actually kind of fun. Like, this is a fun technique. Like, I don't think there's any other techniques that work by, like, activate your ability, and then as long as the ability is, like, staying around behind you, you can still use the technique just for cheap in comparison. I don't think that works with any other technique. Besides, I guess technically that's sort of how Garuda works, but Garuda's better in your hands anyways as, like, a weapon. I don't know. This a surprisingly really, really powerful technique. It can bypass Infinity and does good damage. Like, there's not a lot of things that actually tick both of those boxes. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato, Tanagura, and Goddess of the Starfilled Void. Thank you both so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.